So if anybody else wants pizza, water, help themselves.
Do we need another chair?
Oh, I don't know. There's a seat right here. Pizza crust.
Yeah.
Jess, is that your pizza?
Nope, sorry.
You mind signing in for me?
Yeah, I do that.
And then you can sit either that chair or that chair. And I also have a survey for you to fill out.
Can you actually sit in that chair for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thanks.
Sit that? There you go.
Thank you.
How are you?
How you guys want to number it?
Oh.
I've never even felt the person.
So like just do one and then go
And all
around.
the way around, okay.
Oh, could you write your name and
Oh, yeah.
major on there? On mine
Cry. I like that often.
Are you going through Zoom? Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And for not stopping me, but that's it. Thank you.
Make sure you don't put that on with your thumb. Magnet's fine.
If you want any pizza, you can help yourself or water or anything. Okay, let's get started.
Mhm.
All right, I just wanted to start by saying thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here. We really appreciate it, and you're really helping us out by being here. We respect any and all of your opinions or thoughts, so please, you don't have to hold back. You won't offend any of us by what you have to say, even if your opinion is different from everybody else's. Like, we appreciate it regardless. I'm going to try my best to keep the discussion moving, but I'm going to stay out of it as much as I can because I'm just moderating the group. But if we're focusing too much on one question or topic, I'll try to step in and move it along. So the results from this focus group will be helping us with the class project we are currently doing. And the only people that will see and hear this video recording is the people in this room plus our professor. So once again, if you want any pizza or water throughout, just help yourself. So we're just going to start by going around the room and introducing ourselves and stating your major or minor. Do you want to start?
Yeah, I'm Adam, and I'm a junior health science major.
I'm Shonda, and I'm a sophomore health science major.
I am Stephen, I'm a senior accounting major.
I'm Hunter, I'm a legal studies major.
I'm Brayton, I'm a construction management worker.
I'm Wendell, I'm a marketing major.
I'm Hannah, I'm an interpersonal communication.
I'm Madison, I'm a criminal justice major.
I'm Jessica, I'm an exercise science major.
I'm Summer, I'm a health science major.
Okay. I'm Lindsay, I'm a health science major as well. This is Laura, Aaron, Alec, and Taylor. All right. So, please raise your hand if you know what relaxation techniques are. Anybody that raised their hand want to tell me what they are for a peppermint patty? Anybody? Someone, please.
Something that de-stresses your life, like something like, for example, like yoga, something that you can use to help the stress go away, whether it be positive or negative, I guess.
Anybody else have any thoughts about it?
Kind of like takes your mind off of what you're currently stressing about or just anything like that, just so that you can step away and kind of calm your mind and like in your heart rate if it's like affecting you physically.
Thank you. All right. Have any of you ever tried using relaxation techniques? Yes? Can you guys just tell me which ones you've tried before? Want to start over here?
It was a health science class. We did like chair yoga. I don't know if anyone else remembers that. It was like, I don't know how it went out. It was just odd. Kind of like a weird way for us to kind of relax in class, but
Have you ever used that technique outside of class? No.
never did.
Okay.
Sorry.
I guess just like deep breathing to like calm down and not panic over all the stress that you have to deal with. I do that a lot.
Great.
Meditation, like guided meditation.
For me, like if I'm having trouble sleeping or stuff like that, usually I might do like some stretching, or I guess some of it's technically yoga, but more of it's just like stretching so that I can like relax and do deep breathing to be able to go to sleep.
Deep breathing and a couple of songs. I guess sleeping.
Okay.
I've done yoga a couple times. I don't do it like all the time though.
When I was little, I like grew up with my dad doing meditation a lot, so that helps. You like can't sleep if you're really stressed.
So do you ever use it outside of just with him? or-
Not usually. Like if I'm like really stressed, I'll like try, like you said, like stretch and just calm down.
I've done yoga and deep breathing. Yes.
I like yoga, meditation, and deep breathing.
Great. All right, now we're just gonna, I know this is kind of boring, but we're just gonna try to talk through some of these topics so we can get more information from you guys. So, those of you that have used them, do you use them to cope with stress or for fun or just because? Or I guess for a class because you have to? For a peppermint patty, anybody?
I've done yoga like on my own just to like, I live in Indianapolis and they have a really cool like hot yoga classes in Broderville. So I've done that like multiple times, and then when I was a freshman I took like yoga classes over there.
Great, thank you. Sorry, I'm ready to catch. What do you guys do usually if you are having a lot of academic stress?
Sleep.
Yeah, sleep for sure. Or watch like Netflix or something just to get my mind off of everything.
So have you ever thought about instead of sleeping or watching Netflix, just doing a quick relaxation technique? It saves time, so you're taking less time to do it, and then you have more time to be productive doing something else.
I think it kind of depends on your mental state. Like, if I'm super stressed, I'm depressed, I don't have motivation to try and be getting rid of stress. I just want to sit there and be lazy.
Understand. All right. I'm just gonna go around and ask you guys what you think one benefit might be of using relaxation techniques. What do you think?
I mean, if I were to ever do like a deep breathing relaxation technique, I kind of just feel like pretty calm with this. I can just feel it. Water driplet, like. It's weird. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just, I feel it. Like myself, I can feel it. I don't know if you guys, but it just sets in really quick.
Can I ask what the question is again?
What do you think a benefit would be of using relaxation techniques?
I think it like benefits your health, so you're not wound up all the time, because that can make you sick if you don't do anything to like chill for a sec.
You sleep better when you're not stressed.
Yeah, I would say kind of go in the health aspect of it, especially like if you're doing like yoga and stuff. You're like helping your flexibility and kind of state of mind, and then that way it's not just like consuming your life and like affecting your immune system and stuff like that.
It calms your body down.
Yeah, I feel like you're just soothing so you can pull it back together.
I don't know. I would never think to do a relaxation technique, so I'm not. A benefit, probably for your health. I don't know.
Another one would probably be like exercising. Like I feel like if I start my day off with like working out or like go to sleep and work out, I'm more of like a positive person.
From an exercise perspective, I would say it like helps lower your blood pressure and heart rate and stuff like that, so you feel better.
I would say it gives you like more energy because once you're done meditating, you feel like you start fresh and you can continue to do other things.
All right. So I know a lot of you don't use them, but if you did use them, do you think that it might help improve your grades or might help improve a grade that you were to get on a test if you did some deep breathing right before taking a test? Do you think it would help your grade?
Yeah, I think it would definitely help with grades. With me, I think it would help even more just like staying organized, not like being consumed with like so much stuff going on. I can focus like where my priorities are at and accomplish them a little bit better with a clearer mind.
Good. All right. So what prevents you guys from using these? Because I know a lot of you said you don't use them. I mean, a lot of people maybe not know how exactly to do them or the benefits, or so what keeps you from doing it?
I would say time.
Okay.
Like when I meditate, it's usually like not when I'm stressed. It's kind of like at night before bed or something. So like fitting in the time before when I'm actually stressed is hard to do.
Are you gonna take them?
Yeah, same time.
Okay.
I think training too, like if I knew how to do them, I might, but time is also an aspect, so.
Like what you said, like when I'm stressed out, I don't want to like do anything or something.
Yeah. That's terrible. Anybody else barriers from keeping you?
Also, just like, especially if you're into like stretching or yoga or something like that, having the room and space to be able to do it, and also the knowledge, just to know what you're doing.
Great. All right. So, if we were to have a Facebook page, have a Twitter, and we each day posted a new relaxation technique and like not rules, but like steps of how to do them, do you think you would be receptive to that?
I would notice it. I don't know if I act on it and do it every day, but
Because I know you said that the lack of training might prevent you from doing it.
If it was on Instagram, then yes, but that's the only thing I'm on all the time, so.
Right?
So mine's Facebook, but I think if you like kept posting on daily or weekly different things, I might not. It'll be good to know, just like in the back of my mind, but also I might not do every single one, but it'd be good to know certain things that I might actually try.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
So we kind of touched on which messaging channels are, you said Facebook, you said Instagram, anybody use Twitter a lot? Yeah. What about email? I know we get thousands of emails every day and you just want to click through them and delete half of them. If there was an email that had the same kind of information about relaxation techniques as Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, would you open the email, look at it, save it, anything?
I'd say no. Just for the simple fact that I do delete them, and if I see like something from the health center, sounds so bad, but like anything I don't care about on an email, I would delete anyways. Whereas your social media is more prominent because you're gonna check it more often, so.
and you like follow stuff that you know. Like,
And you follow
emails
stuff that you
and
like, yeah, yeah.
You know, email's like more of just like a communication. Like I only really use it or check emails that are like directly for me to like know about. If it's just like general, like all the state emails that we get, just delete all those because it doesn't matter.
So if there was to be a person that is promoting relaxation techniques, using relaxation techniques, who would you say would be most persuasive or credible to you? If somebody, some either famous person or an athlete were standing up here trying to promote relaxation techniques, who do you think you would be most receptive to?
Honestly, for me, it'd probably be just like another student. Like, if it's like a celebrity or something, I kind of just feel like they're talking about it because they have to, or they're like supposed to. But if it's a student that has done it or have personal experience, then I'm more inclined to do it.
You guys think the same thing?
I would agree with that.
Yeah, it's a lot more practical, because I think a lot of, if it's celebrities or experts, those like things may help them out, but to practically apply that method as a student and have the time to be able to do those, like, it's different. And if
Kind of
students have it-
unrelatable, older people, celebrities are unrelatable to us,
Mhm.
so, all right. So if we did use the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, what would make it appealing to you? What would you like to see that would make it appealing to you?
That it was quick. If you were gonna say like a yoga move or something, it would maybe be like 3 steps or something that I had, I only needed 5 minutes to actually accomplish. Or like if it's meditation, just be as the position or something, and I had 20 minutes to do it later.
And like somebody else said, if it was posted every day, or like you created a certain account for it, and you know you're gonna see it, like I follow the fitness accounts where I know I'm gonna see them every day, or like the food accounts, like you know you're gonna see those, and it's just like Pinterest, like you can take ideas off of it. So yeah.
Yeah, and like a visualization, so preferably as a picture, so that we can if it's a yoga pose or something like that, we can see kind of like what we need to do, and then there's steps around the person and how to accomplish that, those or whatever the technique is.
Great. All right. So we kind of covered that if you saw them daily or weekly, it might persuade you more to participate in them, or might make you more inclined to do that. Do you know where you would maybe go to learn about how to do these relaxation techniques, or what they are, or anything like that?
Does online count?
No. But do you know of any on-campus resources that would be helpful with us?
I think they have it in the campus. They have like a floor where you can go and do like sleeping chairs and stuff.
What about the rec center? They offer some yoga classes, stuff like that. So if you were to adopt using relaxation techniques and you wanted to maybe use it before a test or before a presentation, where do you think you would most likely use it? I mean, rec center, library, in the hallway, in the testing lab? What do you guys think?
Depends on what it is. If it's deep breathing, you can do it anywhere. If it's yoga, you'd have to go somewhere else.
That's what I was gonna say, like, so if it's deep breathing, you can do it in the lab before you take your test, but if it's yoga, you can do it like maybe the morning before, or like before you go to the lab or class or something.
So have you guys ever had a really stressful test that you have to take, or like a presentation that you're really stressed out about? I'm sure everybody probably has. Have you ever, right before you give the presentation, done some deep breathing, or just thought about it in your mind, or anything like that? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's more just before tests, it's best to just not consume the possibilities of what could happen. Just be confident that you did everything that you could to prepare you for that. Just take the test, kind of thing.
I encourage you all, if you have a stressful test or a stressful presentation or anything like that coming up, I encourage you to try using some deep breathing right beforehand. Might help you out. So what do you think the cost, both or all emotional, physical, social, not just monetary, money cost, what are the costs associated with reducing stress using relaxation techniques?
I mean, massages can be expensive, but those are probably the most helpful to me. And then yoga, relatively, not that expensive because you have to pay for the class.
health wise, like the cost of like your health, it's worth to learn those, any type of like stress relieving, whatever works for you kind of thing, whether it's deep breathing, meditating, or yoga, whatever the cost is, or massages, like whatever works for you, as long as you can at some point like set time aside to give yourself a relaxation time, not relaxing.
I wish we could give you all massages, that would be great. I know a lot of people, when you're handed like a flyer or something, you kind of just throw it away right after. If you saw like a poster that had like some benefits of using relaxation techniques, do you think you might stop and read it?
No, I mean, really the only time I don't read is like Facebook or Instagram, through those social media outlets.
I feel like I already covered all the questions.
I have a question. So, you know, on Instagram, how they have, like, you can put a hashtag and they have competitions and stuff like that. If we were to, like, have an Instagram page and have, like, a contest to, like, win, like, a $50 gift card for, like, posting, like, your meditation, whatever, or, like, you practicing your relaxation techniques, do you think that'd be something you would be interested in?
For a $50 gift card.
Yeah.
Or like for like a contest like that, like of any kind, would you, like, have you ever participated in something like that before?
Yeah, as long as the like prize is like worth it. I mean, yeah, I mean that doesn't have to be like $50, but like a piece of candy wouldn't necessarily
Yeah.
win me over. But I participated.
What if we had a on-campus event, free, 3-day thing? Each day we had a specific relaxation technique. Like one day we did yoga, one day we did meditation, one day we did deep breathing. This is all free. Like maybe have it out on a green space or have it in the rec center or something like that. And then also maybe like have some massage chairs or like some puppy therapy. Think you guys would come to that?
I think a lot of people would,
Yeah.
especially if you do it like for midterms or for, everybody's up for, you know, free massage or free like stress relievers.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure like one of the fraternities does like a puppy, like brings puppies out to like university. Yeah.
Yeah, we do that.
Okay. Yeah, you do a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that like everyone wants to go see the puppies, so having that would be awesome.
It's not free, but
It's
yeah,
circling.
it's for a good cause.
Even looking at them
Those
makes me
dogs.
happy.
You better be baby dogs.
So if you did come to this event and you went to like the yoga seminar, do you think you would use those techniques that you learned at home or before test or anything like that? 'Cause I mean, it would be free. It wouldn't be you're paying to go to a yoga class or anything.
For me, like, I think that, like, for a while, I can do meditation. Once I get started, I can keep going for a while. It's just, like, starting, so that would be a good starting point for people, like, actually learning how to do it if they don't know how. And then they can take it home and remember that and be able to, like, start doing it regularly.
Yes, agree with that?
Yeah, I think definitely getting that base knowledge will encourage people just to, because then at least they know how to do it, and then they'll find the time that best fits them to apply.
So this is kind of since we have about equal girls and boys, I know a lot of guys think, oh, I'm not gonna do yoga, that's girly, that's a girl thing to do. What do you men think about that?
About yoga?
Yeah, about the stereotype of it being girly.
It's not. It's actually pretty good, especially since climbing was talked about earlier. A lot of climbers use it. I mean, it's invaluable to them. They do it all the time.
What do you guys think? You've been kind of quiet.
Oh, called out, right? I mean, I don't know, I've done yoga a few times, but like, it was really hard. So,
Really hard?
Yeah, I don't think it's like a girly thing to do, but I couldn't do it every day.
What, do you agree with that? Yeah. Okay.
I have a question. what would be something that would motivate you to like adopt like relaxation techniques into your life?
Something like easy and quick and simple, like something that I know that would help me, besides Netflix, like, I don't know.
I think something that's like guaranteed, like a lot of people, like my friends get like hooked on like fitness programs, like Kayla this fitness program because like she like has shown like how much it does change people's lives. So like there's like something that like showed students that like a technique would help them like get better grades, do better on tests and stuff. I think it would be like make me more like wanting to.
Like a personal story of like a
Yeah.
student who used them and they helped them.
Yeah.
You guys think that would be influential? Yeah.
It sounds really weird, but like, even if you post statistics for like how much it helps, people are big on like numbers. I know like short little sentences that have a percentage at the end, I'll probably look at on a poster. So, like my RA right now has like how much sugar is in, like, that's still a type of a statistic, you know?
Mhm.
And so if you put something up there, I think that would catch people's attention, just to show that it does help.
Yeah. So like, yeah, if you're like posting on Facebook and Instagram, like a technique or something, and somehow like said why that technique helps, whether it's like stretching at the beginning of the day or night or whatever, or deep breathing before a test, how much that helps. I think would definitely encourage people a lot more to try that technique.
Going back to like the poster flyer type thing, and what she said, I think that like depending on where you put like a poster or flyer would be like beneficial. So like dorm rooms, I remember when I lived at the dorms, like you always see the bulletin boards that you're passing by. So if you put like statistics on there, or, like benefits that people passing that's gonna see it like all the time, or like flyers or posters posted by mirrors or like bathroom doors, stuff like that would probably be better than like handing out a flyer that's scrambled away.
Yeah.
Because no one pays attention to that.
Just throw them away right
And,
after you get
yeah,
it.
you just basically want to ignore them. So.
Side note to that, I think like for posters, like even though like we see in like the dorms and like mirrors, if we were to like hang it outside, that's just like a side thought. People wouldn't really look at it. I feel like a poster kind of needs to like stick out and be like colorful or like
Like the signs
Like
that
big
were by
flash,
the
like,
teachers' college.
yeah, just like
to,
big
do
flashing
the difference,
letters,
Like everyone took pictures of that.
bright
and it was cool.
colors, minimize the use of words because like no one's gonna read like a long sentence that includes the statistics. Like it's a quick glance if we're just like walking through a place.
So do you think like maybe the atrium or the student center or even the library would be a good place to like post posters or flyers?
Well, I've noticed that, coming out of bookmark, I think someone put like Ball State basketball like papers on like the table. So like, you know, I thought it'd be a good idea to just look at it, but it was containing a lot of words, so I kind of just like walked away because it was maybe like it was like a 5x7 or maybe like a 6x9 card. But like, that's the way I guess you could like inform people is just like leaving it on the table, is because like. I mean, I'm guaranteed to look at something that's like on the table. Why not? Because if I'm waiting for somebody, I could just take a look at it real quick, or
Or maybe it's set on one table like in the atrium, so you can look at it while
yeah,
you eat.
because I don't think someone's gonna throw it away. Because like my intentional thoughts of like looking at a paper when I see it on the table, I might look at it, but I won't throw it away. That's just my thoughts because I don't like to pick things up that's not left behind by me. So it's not my mess.
I also think that you could put them in the plastic, like, things in the center of the student center, like tables, or I think they have them at the atrium too, where they just put like colored things. I don't know what they're
I
called.
do look at those in the atrium. I know what you're talking about. There's like, it's like a 4x4.
Yeah.
So it would probably be really hard to get something in there, but I would look at that.
Yeah, when you're eating and you're bored, whatever, you just glance at it. If it had like a picture of someone like doing yoga or something, like what is that? It catches your eye, and then it says like a benefit or something, or like the advertisement for your program or whatever, then that would probably be helpful.
Yeah, any doors like that I've noticed, like whenever there's a poster on a door that I have to physically open, I'll look at, as long as it's like a brief poster, like I'll look at it, kind of glance at it and read it because like it's the only thing that I'm looking at while I'm opening the door. And also like posters or flyers when I'm walking down the stairwell of the garages. I think it's a unique place. You don't see them very often, and usually I like pay attention to what it's talking about.
Good idea. Garages. You guys have any other questions? No. Does she need the room?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, kind of out of questions anyway.
Okay.
Do they have this room booked at 8? Okay. Well, thank you all for your input and participation and coming out to this. It's short, only 30 minutes. If there's any pizza left and you want to eat some, help yourself. And those of you that need a attendance slip for extra credit, I can let you know.